another man hairstyle, as you can see in the picture. He is long hair with long hair uncut and bounded, and the man hairstyle is belongs to the Ming dynasty in China. And the Ming people, they mainly spoke Mandarin. You can see the difference between the people from the two dynasties from China. Yeah, and in 16 and 17, the Ming and the Qing, they fight against each other, and the Qing people was the one who winner. So the Qing people, they took power from the Ming, and they urged the Ming to train their custom, to train their clothes, to train their hairstyle, even train their language. At that time, some of the Ming people, they didn't want to train. They felt uncomfortable to train. They decided to leave China to find another place to rebuild their community and wait until they're strong enough to fight back the Qing people. And at that time, Vietnam was an ideal place for them to move in, because Vietnam is quite close to China, and the people can travel by boat. From the first time when they arrived in Vietnam, they came to the central city, the capital city of Vietnam at that time under the Nguyen Empire. They came to meet the king of Vietnam and ask for their community to live there and to do the business there. But the Nguyen Emperor, he didn't allow them because it's very dangerous for our country. And finally, he made decision for the Ming people to move to the south of Vietnam for the two main reasons. First, at that time, the south of Vietnam was just founded and it was covered by forests. So many dangerous animals in there, like the crocodile, the tigers, the cobras. They want to come to the south to kill the dangerous animal, as well as to take care of the land. And the king also sent some of the prisoners at that time to come along with the Chinese people to come to the south as well. You can see the picture for the illustrate my presentation, my story. That's the reason why the most of the Chinese community is located in the south of Vietnam. The north is closer from the China more than the south. And whenever you have a chance to visit Thiên Hậu Temple, not only in Vietnam but also any country around the world, you will see that this kind of temple is one of the oldest temple in that area. Why did I say that? Let's continue with my story below. Thiên Hậu Temple was built on 1760, and it's over 260 years now. And Saigon was just founded more than 300 years ago. So compared with Saigon, this is pretty old to our land. Thiên Hậu, aka the goddess of the sea, is a real person in Chinese history. Her name is Lam Mak Nương, or her English name is Mazu. Whenever you call Mazu, everybody will understand who is she. And she was born on 1044 on an island in China. People said that when she was born, her body was shining with a halo, and she had a natural beautiful smell. And at the age, she was able to read and write herself, and no one taught her because at that time the Chinese girls are not allowed to go to school to study. And she also had an amazing skill in astronomy, that she could predict the weather by looking at the star. And moreover, she also had the miracle talent, like she could fly, she could hear and see the thing which with 1,000 kilometers away from her. So with that miracle talent, she able to help the people who got accident on the sea, like the drowning people or the sinking boat. Most of the Chinese, especially the fishermen or the sailors, they worship her on the boat, on their boat whenever they have a trip to another city, to another land, something like that. And they believe that she was the one who blessed her to have a safe trip to another land. You can see some of the picture of the Thiên Hậu temple in our city now. And when back to the story of the Ming people when they arrived in Vietnam, the first thing they want to do when they arrived in Vietnam was building this temple in order to practice their belief and show their gratitude for Mazu because they believe that she was blessing them for the safe trip to Vietnam at that time. So that's the reason why Thiên Hậu Temple is one of the most oldest temple in China, in Chinatown area, not only in Vietnam but also in other world, in other countries. Nowadays, people, I mean, not only the Chinese but also the Kim people, they came to visit the temple, and with the hopes that they can get the peace, the lucky, the success and love as well, especially for the people who want to go to go abroad and they can have a safe trip. I hope that I can bring you some informative presentation about the temple and the Chinatown in our city. Thank you so much.